Okay. So today we are going to start with the last unit, that is unit number 5, computational geometry. So let us first understand what is the meaning of computational geometry. So computational geometry is basically a branch of computer science that studies the algorithms for solving geometric problems. So whenever there are geometric problems, the algorithms that are designed to solve these geometric problems, they come under this branch of computer science, which is called as computational geometry. So this is the formal definition. Now let us try to understand what is the input to a computational geometric problem and what is the output. So input to a computational geometric problem is a description of a set of geometric objects. You may think of a geometric object maybe a set of points, or it may be a set of line segments, or it may be vertices of a polygon. So these can be the different types of geometric objects, and the output may be like a response to a query about the objects, like whether if a set of lines is given as input, then the output may be whether any lines intersect or not. Or if like a polygon is given and a point is given as input, then the output may be like whether that particular point lies inside the polygon or not. So these are input and output for a computational geometric problem. Now let us see few examples of computational geometry problems. So the first example of this type of problem may be, we are given a set of points in a plane. So maybe you can imagine a 2D plane and a set of points is given wherein a point is represented in form of its x and y coordinate value. And then we have to find the 2 points which have the smallest distance from each other. So among a set of points, we have to find out which 2 points are closest to each other as compared to other points. So this can be one example. Next example may be, given a set of line segments, we have to find the intersection of these line segments. Another example we can have is nearest neighbor problem. So nearest neighbor problem you might be already knowing. Given a set of points, we have to find which point is closest to the query point. So maybe you can imagine of a map, a Google map, and suppose you are standing at a particular place and then you have to find the nearest coffee shop. So this can be an example of nearest neighbor. So all these problems can be modeled by geometric representation, and the algorithms that we have for solving these are computational geometric problems, rather algorithms. Okay, so this is another example. In this figure, you can see 3D models of brain surface reconstructed from brain mesh. So this is the brain mesh, and these are the 3D models of brain which are reconstructed by using this mesh. And this mesh is basically obtained by processing MR images. And this reconstruction involves use of computational geometry problem. So this is a famous problem that is called as triangulation. You can explore this triangulation problem. It is a very old and interesting problem in computational geometry. So it has wide range of applications in image processing, CAD/CAM, and it is used in medical fields for diagnosis purpose. Okay. Another example may be again the same example. You can take an example of a map where, for example, you have to find a point location on a map, like determining the current position of an object. For example, if you are tracing tracing a tiger and you want to find the current location of that tiger, so this again can be represented as a computational geometric problem, because again on a map an object is represented in terms of its latitude and longitude, which is again a geometric model. Next example we have is, it is used in the robot motion planning of autonomous robots. As you can see in the figure, the robot position is represented in a 2D plane in terms of its x and y coordinate, and then we also have an angle by which the robot is turning. So again, this robot motion planning is done or is modeled as a computational geometry problem. Okay. So basically the computational geometric problems that we are going to learn in this course. So these are the different problems that we are going to learn. One dimensional range searching, two dimensional range searching. Then we have k dimensional tree, that is KD tree. This is quite important topic. Then we have another important thing, that is priority search tree. And basically we'll be seeing the common applications of all these type of computational geometric problems. Okay.